Astonishing Louis Van Zyl back in 2006 in Melbourne, that was, by the way. 48.05, the game's record. That's vulnerable, but I would say it'll be a tough target nonetheless on this evening. Beautiful sunset, but it is cooling down a little bit. There's the lineup. Chalmers of Guernsey goes in 2. From the Seychelles, Dino Azemia in 3. Nathaniel of Nigeria in 4. Then Hyde of Jamaica in 5. The Kenyan Mukobi in 6. McMaster, the defending champion, 4th in the Olympic Games last year, he goes in 7. Mativier of Canada in 8. And Mutunga of Kenya in 9. A brace of Kenyans going in this one. And there is Jamil Hyde, World Under-20 champion back in 2014, and he retained the title 2 years later. That is special. Look at that sky, absolutely glorious. The crowd enjoying these unfolding field events and track action. The drama is everywhere they look at the moment. Well, in lane 9 there is William Mutunga, experienced athlete. Season's best in his heat of 49.99, but lane 9 will be a tough call for the Kenyan. 29 years old, went out in his heat 4 years ago in those Kenyan colours. His lifetime best was 7 years ago, fence 49.43. In lane 8, Malik Mativier, his first vests for Canada at these games, 3rd in his heat in 51.5, but he's a 48.8 performer this year. Could be a surprise. Curran McMaster, the defending champion, 4th at the World Championships in Doha, 4th in Tokyo. He won easily in 2018, by the way, by quite a few metres. In 6th, there's Wiseman Mikobi, 3rd in the African Championships in Mauritius back in early June. Won his heat in 50.03. He's got a lot more in the tank. Jahil Hyde of Jamaica goes in 5. 6th at the World Championships, the bronze medalist 4 years ago. He won his heat in 49.16. That's a good draw, lane 5. Ezekiel Nathaniel of Nigeria, a semi-finalist in Eugene at the World Championships. 50.3 in his heat, but he's a 48.4 athlete this year. A national record he set for the Nigerians this season. Dino Azemia of the Seychelles went out in his heat in the World Championships and in the Olympics last year. 49.8 performer at his best. And Alistair Chalmers, well, semi-finalist in Eugene for Guernsey here. That was obviously in British colours. He has lane 2, those tight inside bends are not going to be much to his liking, the Bath University student, coached by James Hillier. But Jahil Hyde
on your mark
goes in lane 5. He has Mukobi of Kenya in 6 outside him, Curran McMaster, the defending champion. There he is in those glorious royal blue colours of the British Virgin Islands. He's a 47.08 performer, is Curran McMaster. And at 25, pretty much in his prime. He'll have been frustrated with his 4th places in major championships to date. The defending champion, though, in the Commonwealth Games.
Set.
Oof. Well, Malik Mativier, it was, I think, out in lane 8 who came up early, but we'll have to wait and see. He might claim there was a lot of noise in the crowd beside him. That's what he should claim. There were cameras clicking and everything, and they'd have to try and disprove that. Whew, I don't want to advise a smart game, but that's, I think, what I would be saying. Kath Merry, you're a sprinter. What would you do in this situation? Walk away and take it on the chin?
No, I just keep my eyes down, walk back, put myself back in position and see what happens.
You wouldn't point at your ear and say noise from the crowd?
No, he's doing, yeah, he's gone.
Oh no, oh no, oh that is a huge shame. The Canadians have had such a great championships. Oh, that is a desperately sad moment for this fella. 23, his first ever experience in a Canadian vest, apart from the heats. And he's gone, and lane 8 is empty. That means McMaster, inside him, the defending champion, will have empty space in front of him for quite a long way until Mutunga on the outside. The men's 400-metre hurdles final, Chalmers of Guernsey in 2, Dino Azemia of Seychelles in 3, Nathaniel of Nigeria 4, Hyde, Jamaica 5, Mukobi, Kenya 6, McMaster in 7, Mutunga in 8 on the outside.
Set.
What away this time. Now the real danger to McMaster, the defending champion, is Jahil Hyde in yellow, centre of picture in the colours of Jamaica, and he's already made up a lot of ground on Wiseman Mukobi of Kenya. Third to left is Mukobi. Hyde in the yellow, hurdling first. He's well up on McMaster at the moment as they come to the halfway stage, and he continues to go further ahead. The stagger will unwind in his favour now. The three athletes to the right there, a long way out of it at the moment. Brilliant running this from Mukobi of Kenya between the big two. He's battling away here, Mukobi, trying to keep McMaster at bay, trying to keep the Hyde at bay as well. They come into the straight, and has McMaster judged it best? Yes, he has. The man from the British Virgin Islands clears the final barrier well, and he's going away, and it's a storming win again, like 4 years ago. The winning margin, 4 or 5 metres, maybe more. That is brilliant. 48.93. He judged that absolutely to perfection. Jahil Hyde, maybe a little over enthusiastic over the first 300 metres, was right up on him around the crown of the second bend, but that was a masterful run over the 10 barriers from Karen McMaster. A very smart, balanced race, exactly as we saw from Janine Russell in the women's 400 metre hurdles about 50 minutes ago. She bided her time and got it exactly right. Judgment is absolutely critical. You've got to save something for the running off that final barrier.
You have indeed, and the roar was for Alistair Chalmers because he's picked up the bronze medal with 49.97. He finished. Oh my days, it was just absolutely brilliant from the athlete from Guernsey. Karen McMaster, as you say, Tim, dominated that, defending his title. I'm so pleased for him. Jahil Hyde started quickly, but the tall, lean figure from the British Virgin Islands timed it to perfection. Keep an eye on the Jamaican here. Hyde in lane number 5. An absolute rocket was going round him. Most 4 hurdlers take between 13 and 15 strides between the barriers. Ed Moses was the first man to go 13s all the way round. But at this point, the Jamaican was in total control. But McMaster was relaxed, nice and easy. Keep your eye on Chalmers on the right of the shot. The Kenyan was in the mix at this point. Keep an eye on him. There you go. The Kenyan then clattered the hurdle. His stride pattern was a little bit disrupted. McMaster was going away with this one. There was no doubt in my mind. But look at Chalmers on the right of the shot. That was a beautiful take of the 10th barrier, that was. That was amazing. Beautiful race, enjoyed that. The Kenyan ended up falling, but did finish in 4th, just outside 50 seconds, Tim. But this guy, what can you say? Defended his title. The 8th fastest man of all time. He's not in that form at the moment, we know that, but he came and he delivered.
Yeah, a very, very smart retention of his title there. And you're right, Chalmers, such a strong late run down the home straight. He's a big fella, isn't he? Alistair Chalmers, the Guernsey lad. 6th in the world under-20s 4 years ago. He's always had great potential. He has run 48.8 this year, a new lifetime best. Didn't need to come anywhere near that, well over a second outside it there over in lane 2, but he negotiated those tight turns while McMaster storms to gold by 6 metres, maybe more. Silver for the Jamaican Hyde. And yeah, Chalmers was comfortably the bronze medalist. That was a desperate dive from Mukobi there at the line. I think it was half dive, half collapsing with the legs. Karen McMaster then, the Commonwealth champion, 48.93, retains his title from 2018. Jahil Hyde of Jamaica taking the silver, and Alistair Chalmers, a fighting bronze for the Guernsey man. They're just ahead of the Kenyan brace, Mukobi and Mutunga.